Hey, can you guys see me okay? Hello. I'm having problems with the device. So, been so long since I've done this that I might have to close and come back on. So, can you see me okay? Hello everyone. Yes. Okay. Whew. Hi everyone. I'm back. How are you guys doing? Don't have my chat up yet, but I can see we have lots of people, so give me a minute. So today is Sunday, yay, 2 o'clock, the 26th of January already. I cannot believe that it is January 26th already. God, time flies. Time flies. So, hello everybody coming in. I'm still trying to get my chat up, so give me just a minute. And because I can't see the chat on that little tiny screen. So I'm still kicking. Willa is still here. Yes. I'm going to put this back a little bit. I'm sorry. It's been so long since I've been live. Everything is a mess. I didn't. I think YouTube changed the procedure. That's that's how. Yeah, that's what they did. That's why. That's why I'm having a hard time. Willa, I know you're down there, baby. Yeah. Okay. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them. I'm talking to the people. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh, so what's everybody up to today? I'm still trying to get my chat up, so give me some grace today, please. Okay, go view my channel. And of course, I'm using the slow laptop. Okay, it's been crazy the last, 6 months between me and Brandon. I just don't know. Whoever came up with calling it the golden years, has no idea what they're talking about. Doesn't feel too golden. I could use some gold though. Might help pay the bills. Okay, there I am. Hey. All right. Let's see who we have here. Okay, I got to put this on mute. All right, let's see who we have. I can get up to the top. I'm not sure if I'm all the way up to the top. Hello, Kay. How are you doing? Hi, Katie. Hi, Nana. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Nita. Hello, Kim. Hello, Susan. You're out. Hello, Donna Bogart. Hello, Joan. Kathy. Hello. Kim. I said Kim. Katie, Nita, Judy. I've been missing you guys too. Hi, Linda Dollar. Um, Kim, Susan, you're out. Hello, Susan Shady. Hello, hello, hello. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Hello, Tammy. Hi, Gladys. That's right, Kay. It's totally them and not me. Hi, Carrie. Um, Roxanne, hello, hello. Hello, Melody. Hi, Lisa. Hello, Donna H. Hi, Judy. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Polly. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Alicia. Yeah. Yep. You go up the hill and then you go down the hill. So, been a while since I've been on. I think it was, like Christmas was the last time I was on. So it's been a month. So, yeah, really missed you guys, but things have been really crazy here with me. Uh, Hi, Terry. Hi, Donna. Donna H says, we miss you for sure. So glad to see you on. I'm glad to be here too. I'm feeling pretty good today. I'm kind of tired, but trying to get used to this new medication. So, yeah, you're all friends, so I might as well tell you what's been going on. Um, been having these weird, I call them episodes. I get really dizzy and kind of short of breath and sick to my stomach and tired, fatigued, all that kind of stuff. And then, and my heart rate was going up quickly, you know, when I wasn't even doing anything, just sitting around or whatever. And then that would freak me out. And then I would have an anxiety attack. And I mean, that's my guess. I was having an anxiety attack or a panic attack because it was freaking me out. And so, one time I called the ambulance. So my heart rate was like 125, and I was just laying down on the couch. So I called the ambulance, and then I ended up going to the emergency room like 3 times, and they weren't figuring out what's wrong with me. My EKG looked okay every time. By the time I got to the hospital, I felt better. So they put a heart monitor on me, and I wore that. The third time I went to the hospital, they decided maybe they better go ahead and keep me in the hospital. So I was in the hospital for a couple of days, and they did all the tests, EKG, CAT scan, I did a stress test. Uh, but what really, the test that came back with the most information was the monitor that they sent me home on. And so that shows that I have episodes of SVT, which is, a rapid heart rate. And so S like Sam, V like Victor, T like Thomas. Don't ask me to pronounce the pronounce it because the words are big. All right. And I'm not a big word girl. Anyway, so they have me on heart rate medication, and it's called Metropol, something like that. Okay. I'm sure some of you have heard of that. A lot of people take it. And we're just going to kind of go from there. I think I still have a few more tests results that need to come back. And I might go in and see a cardiologist. And uh, they said that this that I have is sometimes people will get an ablation, which is where you go in and you burn the little nerves that are causing. Yes, Judy, that's it. So they go in and do an ablation. They burn the little nerves, that are causing the problem. And she said um, that procedure works really well for the type of problem that I'm having. Works better for this type than for like Brandon with his AFib. So I'm just trying to get used to the medication. I'm taking, like one in the morning, one at night, and then what you would do is like one in the pocket, right? So if I have an episode during the day that I might need to take another one or a half of one or what have you. I can still feel it happening even though I'm on the medication. I can still feel when it happens. So um, anyway, so that's I'm glad they finally figured it out because um, I was starting to think they thought I was crazy and that I was just having anxiety attacks. And so they were trying to put me on, anxiety medicine and this kind of stuff and all this, all this stuff they were doing. And of course, they did find out that I had vertigo too during this time. So that didn't help. And so I've been doing those exercises and that's gotten better for sure. And then last week, I ended up with developing TMJ over here in this jaw, and it still hurts. It was getting really swollen, but the swelling has gone down, and um, so I had to go to the doctor on last Thursday, and I had her take a look at it because I was worried that I had like a swollen gland or something over here, and none of my teeth hurt, so I didn't think it was an abscess or anything like that. So anyway, she thinks it's TMJ, which I have had problems with TMJ in the past. I used to grind my teeth a lot, and but this one was really bad. I have never had it that bad before. So she said, keep putting the ice and moisture, warm moisture on there, and off and on throughout the day, and go on a liquid diet. So yeah, I haven't really got to eat much at all in January. I think I've lost about 7 pounds thereabouts, which it probably didn't hurt me any to lose a little bit of weight, but I would like some food. So I've been eating a lot of like mushed up soup. Okay. So, like the other day, I made a stew with carrots and potatoes and elk meat, but I mashed it all up really good, like you would feed for a baby, right? I mashed it all up and it was very liquidy. And then I just kind of swallowed it. So that was really good. You know, that was really tasty. So I'll be glad when I can start eating a little bit again. All right. So that has been what has been going on with me. Now, I think this heart thing has been going on and off for a couple of years because a few years ago I was having some issues, and they put a heart monitor on me, and but they didn't see any episodes during that time. So I just think for a while it's been kind of off and on, And then whatever happened, you know, in December, it just got worse. So anyway, but I am feeling better. Um, just like I said, I'm still kind of tired a lot, but um, I'm getting used to that medication. I'm not as dizzy and nauseated and all that stuff as I was. So anyway, soup is good, but not all the time. That's right. I do love soup. Soup is like one of my favorite meals to have is the soup. I mean, if you can just throw it all in a pot, put some broth in there, have some crackers, yum, you know. I and I love a meal where I can just put everything in the crock pot and then in the evening you can just go and have your meal. So, yeah, I wish Brandon liked soup as much as me because I would have, you know, soup every day. I would have a, you know, soup available to have every day. I wouldn't mind, cooking something else to go with it, but yeah. So I usually make a big pot of soup and then we have it that night and then I put the leftovers all in the freezer and then I can have pull out a soup when I want it, right? Hi Linda. Ooh, that sounds good. Nancy said protein smoothies are good for you. Put ice cream, peanut butter, protein powder, and milk. That sounds good. I've been having my regular, which is bananas, huckleberry, um, strawberries when I have them, yogurt, um, ginger, and milk. And that's pretty good. And sometimes I don't do huckleberries, I'll do blueberries. Thank you, Kim. Hi, Martha. Well, Linda, if you just, pretend you have TMJ and you can't chew, go on a liquid diet, you're bound to lose some weight, right? Okay, so I just have some things to show you that I got and um, last month. I haven't bought anything this month. And I don't know that I'm not going to say no buy in 2025, but I want it to be as close to that as possible. Now, if these people would quit having fabric sales, that would make it a lot easier, right? Um, oh, really? Hi, Lily. Growing up, every dinner included a soup course. You couldn't leave the table if you didn't eat your soup. I'll be darned. Where do you live? See, now I could go for that. I would just eat the soup and not all the other stuff. Ooh, cabbage soup is good. Yeah, I like cabbage soup. All right, so I have the. Now I'm sure you've all seen these already, but I'm going to show you anyway. So I got my sew sampler box, and this is from December. Okay, um, a January box is on its way. I don't think it's in the mailbox yet, but I'm going to go down there later today. It might be there. But it usually takes like, 10 days or so for me to get the sew sampler box. So this is December. And Flurries of Fun. Flurries of Fun. Get a free pair of Fat Quarter Shop socks, Whirligig socks, with an order of $60. Huh. They look like nice socks. And then another pattern. So I can't show you the codes, but there's that. So you always get, you know, some sort of coupon thing on that card. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Fat quarters. Yay, fat quarters. Okay. A 14-inch project bag. This is a June Taylor. Okay. So it comes with, oh, I wish that was a zip, but that's all right. I'll cut it anyway. All right. So it's a project bag by June Taylor, and it comes with this foundation stuff. It has the markings on it. I don't know if you can see it. Hi, Sandra. So I'm going to keep the sew sampler box, so that will be my spending. Oh, and then there's a piece of vinyl and instructions, and there's a zipper. You know, why couldn't they give us a pretty color of a zipper? Okay, this is kind of like a muted gray. A dark blue or something like that, I would have liked that better. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to make this because I make my own project bags that I like, but I'll look at those instructions and see if it's similar to the ones I make, and if it is, then I might just go ahead and make it. All right, and then we got a Purple Hobbies pattern stand. That is cool. I've been wanting one of these. Hi, Diane. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Lynn. Oh, I asked Lily if she answered that question. All right, so, oh, it's nice and heavy. This is what it looks like. Okay, and here's a pattern, so put that in there. Ah, nice. Definitely going to give that a try. So pattern stand by Purple Hobbies, and it is $11.98, and then that June Taylor project bag was $9.98. All right, so I'm definitely keeping that. All right. Oh, and then we got a little cutting mat. This is Lori Holt. It's red on that side and green on this side. It's pretty thick. It looks like they glued two cutting mats together. As a matter of fact, I thought at first that I got two cutting mats, but they're glued together. So very sturdy. And it is an 8 by 5-inch cutting mat, and $10.74. So very nice. These are really handy to put in your sewing kit to take to retreat or something like that. And then here's the pattern called Snowdrift. I like that pattern. I just might do that one. Hi, Kelly. Hey, June. Yeah, I like that pattern. And then the next block for the block of the month. And those patterns are like $9.98. So this is block 9. Block 9. Okay, so that's what's in this box. Yeah, I like this pattern. Okay, that is cute. I think I might have to do that one. All right, so the block of the month, the pattern, the cutting mat, the project bag, the pattern stand, and now the fabric. All right. Got to open the fabric. And this is by Rosemary, or this is called Rosemary Cottage by Camille Rose Kelly. I have a bunch of her fabric already. It seems like we get the same fabric designers in these boxes, which is good because the colors are kind of similar, so you can, you know, mix them up. So this is by Moda. Ooh, this is pretty. Look at that. And a very pretty green one. Ooh, I really like this next one. It's got little tulips. Look at this one. I like that. That's pretty. And, oh, I like this one too. So far, I like them all. Very pretty fabric. And then a nice green. And I really like this kind of a salmon color here. That's pretty. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fat quarters. It's Rosemary Cottage by Camille Ross Kelly. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but here it is. Very pretty. Made in Korea. All right, so I can set that box aside. I think that was a really good box. Everything in there is something you could use. All right. Hi, Jamie. Yeah, I saw Jamie did block 9. She's ahead. I am on the block of the month. I'm on block 5. It's almost done. I have it sitting over here. So I don't know if I'll catch up. Okay, the next package I have is from the Primitive Gatherings box. All right, here we go. Looks like we got a good one this time. We got a bounce back coupon. Spend $100 or more and get 25% off. Valid during the month of January. One-time use. Online or in the store. Oh, well, I don't have much time to use it. All right. And you get a little newsletter to go with everything. see, they package their stuff really well. You get a nice big bag, which I save those to reuse. Oh, we got a whole bunch of triangle papers. They've 1 1/4 inch finished small variety pack triangle papers. 4 sheets of each, 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, 1 inch, and 1 1/4. Oh, awesome. So that tells me right there that probably got some half square triangle in this project. Hi, Deb. How you doing? Hi, Becky. Oh, hash brown soup? That sounds good. Hey, Day. I like a cheesy ham, potatoes, and then cheddar cheese, you know, and it's creamy, white sauce. That's really good too. Oh, very cute. Okay. Fast and Furious Quilt. 65 by 75. And yeah, so half square triangles. Lots of them. Lots of half square triangles. And we got a layer cake. Look at that, you guys. It's called Snowmen Gatherings 5, or is that 6? By Primitive Gatherings. I really hate to take this apart, but it's all right, it's all blues. Blues and creamy, and then some whites. Oh, very pretty. Let's see if I can show you a little bit. Not doing very good, but so I'm not doing very good. You could go look it up. Very pretty. Very pretty colors in here. Would make a beautiful Christmas quilt. That'd be a good project for next year or next December. I might do that one. So I'll have to keep all of that together. That's probably why we got all the triangles. And then it looks like we got a little bundle of fat quarters. So let's check that out. It's hard to believe that this is the last box of the year. Time sure flies when you're enjoying yourself and creating stunning quilts. You'll love including a layer cake in your... We loved including a layer cake in your box. Oh, they're making flying geese. Okay. Well, I said half square triangles, but kind of the same thing. All right, so fat quarters, 5 fat quarters. Okay, so I can show you those. That one. That's pretty. This is kind of like a red, white, and blue fat quarter bundle. Very nice, soft fabric. Same pattern, different color. And then this is the one with words. All the states. So, you know, Oklahoma, New Mexico, Arizona, Texas, Mississippi, blah, 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 blah. And then this, oh, this is really pretty. Nice and delicate. Hey, Pat. Hi, Laura. Hi, Luane. So 5 fat quarters. Boy, today's the fat quarter day, isn't it? Very pretty. And I do have red, white, and blue fabric, so I'll probably just add this to it. So I don't see a project for it. Let's see what they say. It's from the American Gatherings collection. It's one of the favorite fabric lines from this year. So there they were excited to share it with us. And I did get 2 caramels, the yummy, yummy caramels in this box, but I ate them already. That was before my jaw problem. Okay, so that's what was in this box. Very nice one. 4 sheets, a variety of triangle papers, a nice beautiful pattern, a whole layer cake, and 5 fat quarters. So awesome box. This was December. All right, let me just set all of those aside. If I can, yeah, it'll fit. Hi, Kathy R. How's it going? Yeah, the potato chip block, that is pretty easy block to do. If you look back in some of my live videos, I did a I called it the friend chip block, but they are the 4.5-inch strips, 4.5 by 2.5, and I just put them together a little different. I kind of put a star in the middle of them. In fact, it's in my UFO, yeah, in my UFO box. Hey, Mona. All right, so that was that. Then last month, from Creative Notions, when they were still doing the $5 a yard fabric, woohoo, $5 a yard. Can't beat that. Hi, Teresa. Thank you. Okay, Kim, have a wonderful and blessed day. So this is the last bunch of fabric that I got from the Fat Quarter Shop. And they're mostly like fall colors. So yeah, $5 a yard, and it was $4 for panels, which, you know, it's beautiful quilt quality fabric, you know, so like Moda or Benartex, you know, those kind of things. And I love these panels that are label panels. So I got a label panel. Really cute. Oh, look at that one. I like that one. So you just cut these out. You use fusible webbing on the back if you want. And then I just iron them onto the back of my quilt. And then I do like an applique stitch around the label so it holds it. And depending on how big the label is, sometimes I'll add some lines in through it just to make sure it's going to be permanent. So I did have another panel that was more like a background, a black background. So this will be really nice to have some lighter colors. So very cute. It's my, like I said, this is my favorite way to do labels. All right. So then there was they were selling, like, not, well, yeah, I guess it was kind of a kit, of 3 different fabrics. You got a dark, a light, and a medium. And then I think you would normally get like a uh, pattern to go with it. Um, so this one didn't come with a pattern, but it did come with dark, medium, and light. So I think this one is a yard. Very pretty. And I think I'll probably just keep these together. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I'll mix them in with my other stuff. I think this one is like 3 yards. And it's very cute. These would be really cute, like kitchen curtains. No, Luane, I usually put the label on after it's quilted and the binding is on, because that is one thing I always forget to put on is the label. So I get the quilt all done and I'm like, oh yeah, I was supposed to put the label on here. And so that's why I do it the way I do it, because usually I forget to put it on. And so it's kind of like an afterthought. Here's another one. I think there's about 2.5 yards or something. I think this was supposed to be, I can't remember what the total yardage was. I don't see my receipt. I must have thrown it over there. Anyway, I don't know if they're have any more of these or they're still, even doing it. She's going to be not selling fabric at her shop anymore, so there's that one. This would make a really good 3-yard quilt, or 4. I think it would be like a 5-yard quilt. As much fabric there is there. All right, and then I got this. There's like maybe 3 yards of it. It's black and it's got trees on it. And I got this because I have a lot of panels that have animals on it, and I thought it would go really good with those panels. It's kind of the same color tone. So some more panels here. All right. This is an elk panel. So isn't that pretty? And I think I got 2 of those. 2 of these because I thought they would make really cool looking curtains in the bedroom. Yeah, so I did get 2 of those elk panels. And it is a Hoffman print. It's called Call of the Wild. Okay, Call of the Wild by Hoffman. So, a couple of those. Like I said, they were $4. I might as well just stay standing up. And another panel. This is QT Fabrics. And Larry Zach. And it is a deer. Isn't that pretty? So the deer. I just got one of those. This would make one of those really good, you know, those quilts that look like you're looking through the window frame quilt. That would look really cool. Okay, one more. And this is another deer panel. Big, beautiful trees. Look at that tree. Aren't those pretty? And then a couple of bucks. This would be a good window pane quilt too. All right, this is Riley Blake design. Daryl Bush. Nature by Riley Blake. All right. So that's all the goodies that I've gotten. So I can finally put all of that stuff away. All right. So I did a little bit of, yeah, attic window. Yep. Wayne says, anyone else doing a countdown to QuiltCon? My bag is packed and ready to go. No, not me. Oh, Linda says, I got that panel and made the attic window for my son, who bring me deer meat every once in a while. Awesome. Hi, Laura. Yeah, I got a lot to work with now. Like I didn't have enough fabric. Like, go look at one of my very first videos where I did, oops, sorry, quilt room tour, and see the fabric then, and then just double that. All right. So, this past week, I have been able to get up here and do a little bit of sewing and organizing and making a new list. So here's part of my list. Got more underneath it. What my main goals are to get the 3 quilts and friends quilts done that are in here. So I have one on the long arm, one that needs binding, and another that needs just a little repairs. So those 3 things are my main focus to getting done. And then in between that, if I have time, then I'm just trying to work on UFOs, you know, things that have been piling up for so long. I did go through some of my UFOs, and if I hadn't cut the fabric, or it was at a point where I didn't really want to do them, but there was enough fabric there to just put it back in my stash, that's what I did. So I got rid of like three projects that way. That made me feel better. And then I still had some red, white, gray fabric left over from that quilt that I made, the big quilt. So I made the pillow cases, tops, and so this is what I did. Okay, so I made two like this. So I took a panel, that was the panel pieces, and I put them in the middle, and I just went around them with those 3.5-inch squares. Okay, so this will be like a pillow sham, right? Pillowcase, pillow sham, and I'm just going to put all of these on the long arm and quilt them at the same time. So they're all going to have a quilted front and then just regular fabric on the back. So here's the other one. So there'll be two like that. And then I still had leftover squares. So I thought, well, I'll just make some, you know, long pillows, right? Long pillows. You know, like how they used to have the pillow roll. But I'm not going to roll them. But they'll be long, little long pillows. And I have, I think, yeah, there's another one. Oh, I remember what I was going to do. No, I'm not going to make them long. I'm going to have 3 pillows like this. So the front and back. So they'll just be throw pillows, okay? So scratch that other idea. So I have 3 of those that are just going to be little, you know, throw pillows. So that'll be really cute. And Brandon will go, what the heck are all these pillows doing on the bed? We'll have to pile them up somewhere so we can get into the bed. But I am a pillow girl. I love lots of pillows on my bed. All right. So I got that done. And then I got block 4 done, which is right there. Got block 4 done. That was, yeah, block 4 double 9 patch basket block. That's what it looks like. All right. And that's what I got done last week. I think that's all I did. Besides prepping a quilt for the long arm, prepping the binding for another quilt, and prepping the other quilt for repairs. I think that's all I did. Where's my book? I'm starting to write things down again too. Oh, and organize my projects and kind of clean up in here. Cleaned up scraps, did that. Okay, that's what I did. And then I also started block 5 of the Peaceful Baskets. It's called Cat's Cradle Basket Block. And I messed up on it. My points don't match up but and it's really quite obvious, but you know what? I'm not going to take it apart. I'm just going to, you know, leave it be because it'd be too much to take it apart. All right, so there's that one. Okay. Bye, Kelly. Wayne says, I have started making pillowcases in between projects to mix it up. Linda says the red and white is pretty. Everybody says goodbye, Kelly. Becky says, I love the deer panels. I have made a couple of them before. Hi, Charlotte. Yeah, I'm trying to, Teresa. I have so many projects up here, and yeah, I'm trying to get back into it. I've been really out of the sewing. Lost my sojo there for a while. But yeah, so I'm trying to get back into it. Even if I just sew, like a half hour to an hour a day. The other thing I really would like to do is, we've been getting those June Taylor projects in the sew sampler box, and they're like, little bags or whatever. I would like to get those made, and because I think those would be fun to make. And then I'm just joined a block swap, and what else? I think I'm only going to do one more peaceful basket block, and that'll give me 6. Those blocks are humongous. I'm not crazy about this block of the month. I love the fabric, but I'm not crazy about that block, and it's pretty time consuming, you know. And unfinished is 17 and a half by 17 and a half. So I figure if I just do 6 of the blocks and then I'll add a sashing with some cornerstones, I should be able to get a nice size, throw quilt out of it. And then, I can just be done with the rest of it and move on. Because I don't know about you, but when I get really behind on something like that, I kind of get, discouraged to finish it. But more than that, I'm just not crazy about the whole basket block. But okay, so that's my plan on that quilt. And then I still need to work on the quilt that I was doing with Kay, the purple wall. I know she's finished hers and posted it and all that stuff. And I don't know, I don't even remember where I left off, but I want to say block 5 or 6. So I would still like to finish that one. It was festivals and fireworks. It was over on the Pat Sloan's website. Then I also want to finish the friend chip quilt that I started last year. So that's on my UFOs. And somebody was talking about that just a few minutes ago. And this is how I did mine. So this is, these are the potato chip block, squares. and they are 4.5 by 2.5. And when you sew them all together, it just works. The math works. But I wanted, you know, something to stand out in them. And so I did a sew and flip on one of the 4.5 inch um, strips. So it made the friendship friendship star in the middle. Okay. So I only have a couple of more blocks to do, and then I can sew all those together, and that top will be done. So that stayed on my to-do list. And okay, so the rest of everything over there is just scraps, which I'm planning on going through those scraps and put them like in a big Ziploc bag and just give them away, because I am not good about scraps. So I've decided to just embrace that. Okay. A lot of times we think, oh, we can't throw that fabric away, somebody, I should do something with that. And, I made the pillowcases and stuff, which is fine, but there's still leftover fabric from that project. So if it's not enough to go back into my fat quarters, um, then it goes over here into the scraps, and there it stays. Nothing happens. The scraps just grow. So and I know this about myself because I've done this before. I gave away a couple of years, I gave away a whole bunch of scraps. And so it's time to do that again. And why not? It's almost as good as giving away a quilt. If you give it away to a sewer, somebody who sews, and, they appreciate getting the fabric. And it's not like they're little teeny, they're good sized scraps. So somebody could make a nice scrappy quilt out of it. So I am planning on doing that, and I'll do it in a giveaway. Hi, Mary. Tammy says, see, send them to me. I'll use them. Yep, Brenda. Did I hear giveaway? My Bill will love that. Yeah, so plan on that. I might do it next Sunday when I get them all together. And maybe there might be enough to do like 2 scrap bags. Sharing scraps is a good idea. I agree, Kathy. That is beautiful. Love those colors. Carla, are you talking, or Carol, I'm sorry. Are you talking about the friendship one? Because that's my own pattern, and I did that in a live, and I don't have a written out. Polly says, now that's one giveaway I will love to win. Yeah, and I've been putting things down here for giveaways, which I have patterns and notions and um, fabric, not just scraps, but like fat quarters and yeah, just all kinds of stuff down there that I know I will never use. So that will be going in the giveaway too. I was going to wait until I got to 5,000 subscribers, but since I've been kind of missing in action off and on for the last 6 months, I don't know when when I'll hit 5,000, which is fine. I might as well just go ahead and get them out of the sewing room. Okay, so what time we got? 3 o'clock. Um, let's see. Where'd my mouse go? There it is. All right. Hey, Jan, how's it going? Joan would love scraps too. Yeah, see, there's a lot of people. Hi, Jewel, on here that would love scraps. I don't know where that is, Nana. Sika Tawachi. Is that in Canada? Okay, that's one of those big words that I can't pronounce. That's true, Brenda. I do have over 4,000 now. Yep. Okay, Nana. That's really nice of you. Kathy, I don't have a Juki. Mine is a Brothers uh, PQ 1500 SL. And yes, this was the machine I used to quilt a quilt on. And the throat space is about 9 inches, I think. Let me measure it. It's kind of built the same as that Juki. Yeah, it's almost 9 inches of throat space, which is pretty good. And I used to do free motion. In fact, I have quite a few videos of doing free motion on this machine. And then when I first got my long arm frame, I put this on there. And it worked okay. You don't, you only get like 4 to 6 inches of space, but it worked. It was faster than doing it on here, and trying to move a big old quilt around. So it was definitely faster to have it on the long arm frame. But now I have a long arm, so I haven't used this to quilt at all, unless I'm just doing straight line quilting or something like that. But yeah, I love this machine. And let's see, I bought this back in, I think, 2016, maybe. And I got it off of Amazon. And it was right under $600. It was on sale. So, oh, you're welcome, Kathy. Um, did I say hello to Charlotte? Hi, Charlotte. So yeah, Nana is in Canada. All right. So that's the only projects I have over here. Things I have in the closet. Um, I still have my tiger, which is pretty close to being done. So I still want to finish my foundation paper pieced tiger, and that was I think it was Violet Craft. And then remember some of you guys will remember this quilt, the Dresden. Okay, what's that? A couple of years ago, um, I was doing it with Tiffany. I mean, we weren't doing it together, or she just started one, and so a lot of us started one. So I need to finish that Dresden quilt. And then there's a quilt in there that I'm still trying to decide on whether it's a keeper or let it go. It might be a let it go because it's my longest UFO. But how proud would I be if I finally got that one done? Because it's like 6 or 7 years, in the UFO pile. Thanks, Valerie. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Mary. You been lurking? Yeah, that was funny when Susan was squeaking the squeaky toy for Moxie, and oh my God, Willa just went crazy trying to find that squeaky toy. She loves those squeaky toys. I oh good, Donna, I don't feel so bad. She said, I just finished binding my Dresden from 2 years ago. I haven't made anything for Valentine's Day for this year, but I made those calendar quilts a couple of years ago, or was that last year? No, it was a couple of years ago. So I have those to hang up. So I don't know that I will make anything for Valentine's Day. I don't know yet. Hi Lucy, how are you doing? Okay, so the other thing is I have some scraps in the closet that are left over from a quilt that I really love the quilt, and they're nice size scraps that I want to make pillowcases out of. So I still want to do that. So, um, and that's pretty much all. Everything else is things I haven't cut into yet. That's in there. Projects that I would like to do that I haven't cut the fabric. They could easily go back into my stash if I change my mind. Now, does anybody want to guess? And I got to go count, so you got a minute. How many quilts do I have, quilt tops, in the closet that haven't been quilted yet? How many quilt tops, finished quilt tops, do I have hanging in the closet? All right, so I'm going to go count them right now. So that'll give you a minute. Okay, so that's not counting pillowcases. Okay, let's see if anybody guessed. No, Luane, not 100. Let's see. Charlotte says 31. Susan says 35. 23, 12, 35, 16, 16, 25, 12, 26, 15, 21, 17, 38, 18. Okay, it's under 30 and more than 10. Okay. You want me to tell you? More than, okay, more than 15. And, oh, Polly, you're so close. You're so close. Amanda, you're so close. Oh, Mona, you're so close. Yes, Polly, 21. All right, Polly, Send me your email address at my email, which is in the description box, and I'll send you a pattern, okay? Maybe I'll throw in some, you said you like scraps. Maybe I'll throw some scraps in too. So Polly won that. So let me write that down. So yeah, I have 21. 21. Polly O'Laughlin. If you would like something, Polly, send me your email address. Or send me an email with your address. A lot of people started saying 21 then. So it seems like I'm kind of stuck right in the 2021 area because I know I have quilted some quilts this past year. You know, the red and white one for sure. And I don't know what else. I have to go back and look in my book. Where is my book? Right here. Yeah, I did one for a friend. That's one. And then I did a customer quilt. That's 2. I did a gift quilt. That's 3. And I did the red and white quilts. I only quilted 4 quilts last year. Boy, I was really slacking, you guys. Really slacking. Yeah, I need to get some more. Yeah, your guess wasn't far off either, Susan. So, that's right, Amanda. That's what I should do. But I keep saying this. I need to order some batting. So I think the only batting I have left in there is that polyester stuff, and I don't want to use that for all my quilts. Plus, okay, I still need to make the backs for those tops. So here's what I would really recommend, okay? Don't be like me and finish the top and then just go hang it up, okay? Once you got the top done, if you haven't made the binding, do that. If you haven't made the back, do that. That way, really, it's ready to either put on the long arm or, you know, send to the long armor or do on your domestic machine. But get all 3 of those things ready. And then if you're, you know, want to take a break from it for a while, then hang it up like I do. But, you know, I really recommend that. So I do have several in there that the backs are done. And a couple where I've got the binding is done. And I just, you know, they all go on the same hanger in there. Yeah, put it in the drawer. That's coming from someone who lets life get in the way. Yeah. And medical problems. Yeah, the long arm definitely helps. That's right, Susan. Yeah, my long arm wasn't working for a long time. What a nightmare that was. That didn't help any. Yes, I love using flannel for the back of the quilts. That's one of my favorite fabrics to use on a quilt is flannel for the back. Yeah, my long arm seems to be working. In fact, I have Susan's quilt on the long arm right now, so I'm getting ready to get that going. Sorry, Susan. God. Anyway, maybe it'll be done in another month. So I got all my colors picked out. Let me see. Oh, I have the colors, some of the colors on the long arm already. Oh, I still got to find an orange. Did I have an orange? Yeah, I got to find an orange for the tiger's face, but I have this green for some of the leaves and this light gray for some of the background. Then I have another kind of a teal green that I'm using on some of the background. And then kind of like a burnt orangey color for the tiger. So I think I'm going to have like 4 or 5 thread color changes on that. No, I do not pre-wash. The only fabric backing that I pre-wash, if I'm going to use it, is Batik. Because it quilts up so much better if you've gotten all that residue off of it. Otherwise, it just feels like the needle is cutting that fabric. So if I use a Batik for the backing, then I do pre-wash that. Flannel that they use nowadays, to me, seems to shrink as much as regular cotton fabric. So yeah, it does shrink, but it shrinks about the same as your regular cotton fabric. So um, you you lose probably anywhere from like a half an inch to 3 inches on a quilt um, after it's been washed if you don't pre-wash. Plus, you don't pre-wash your batting, and your batting is going to shrink too. So I figure why not just let it all shrink all at the same time? Donna said she pre-washes her flannel all of the time. Okay, but that's just her. Could you please share? I buy my flannel at the quilt stores usually. I don't have a Joann's or Hobby Lobby or anything like that. So most of my fabric is from online. There is a couple of quilt shops, like about an hour and a half away from me. And if they have flannel on sale, then I will buy it from them. But you could also buy like flannel sheets. I would do that. If I had like a Walmart or something like that close to me, I would go look in the sheet department and look at the flannel and read what it says about the flannel. And if it's big enough for your project and it's a good price, why not? Or you could also look at thrift stores. And now be sure if you are getting sheets from a thrift store that you open them up and really take a look at them and make sure there's, no stains or rips or anything like that on them. No, I didn't change my room around. Uh, nope. I might have moved the camera a little bit. Hi, Candace. Mona says she washes the flannel for the PJs. Okay. But she's never used it on the back. One reason why I like the flannel on the back, especially if you're going to do like a lap quilt, is it's just warmer. And I live in an area where, you know, warmth is important. So, and it doesn't slide around as much on the couch or the um, on the bed. It's it stays. It's not as slick. How did I get the long arm fixed? I just was on the phone quite a bit with the Grace company, and I just kept trying different things that they suggested. I had to order a couple of parts because what happened was that I had left my long arm plugged in, and we had a power outage surge, and my surge protector didn't make it, and it zapped my computer thing on my long arm. So I had to order those supplies, and then I just fixed it with the guy on the phone. I've never had a problem with the flannel peeling through. Yeah, exact. That's a good point, Jewel. She says it's warm and not as expensive as Minky, and it's a lot easier to quilt with than Minky. It doesn't stretch like Minky does. Oh, the room image is reversed today. That could be. That could be. Oh, really, Valerie? Huh. Well, I don't have a cat anymore, so, but I do have Willa, who's quite hairy. Yeah, I might have messed up setting up my live, so the room view could be reversed. Could be. All right, you guys, I think I am going to go ahead and let you guys go. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, okay? And because I need to go to the grocery store before it gets dark. Oh my God, it was 0 this morning. Oh, 0 outside this morning when I got up. So my plans for next week is to finish that basket quilt, block 5 and block 6, work on that tiger quilt of Susan's, finish fixing Kathy's quilt, then I gotta bind Bonnie's quilt, and then, yeah, those are my main goals for next week, and then just kind of work on my UFOs in between where I can. So that's kind of what I'm doing. So I will see you all later. I love you guys. Thanks so much for popping in. Take care, and I hope you guys have a marvelous day. Thanks for being here. God bless you all. And until next time, get out there and create something, okay? Love you guys. Bye. See if I can turn it off. Bye for now.